In her riding lesson at a riding school, Brenda was learning on one of the school horses to do a turn on the forehand. The horse pretty much did it. It's kind of a bit of a push button thing, and the horse did it for her. And she tried to ride it on Clarence a few days ago, and it didn't work, and he very obviously doesn't quite understand what is wanted. I also think that he may have a bit of a problem because he does have a mild right forelimb lameness, and my feeling as I was practicing this and riding it more was that he finds it very difficult to pretty much turn on the spot. I think he's more comfortable if he does it in moving, and I make some reference to Brenda that I'm going to give her a recommendation later on, and the recommendation was actually to ride it in a slight forward motion rather than trying to be on the spot. I've learned this exercise also when I first learned it years ago in a slight forward motion with my horse, but the horse didn't have any lameness issues there at the time. He's starting to get it a bit better, but
he did actually cross his back
he
legs
obviously
over too then,
has a bit of an issue with this exercise.
On top it. Turn. Turn. Yes. 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 Good. Yeah. Good job. Oh, put your ears forwards. Go on there. He's pissed off with me.
I'm sorry if this is maybe a bit slow or long-winded, but I did want to portray the struggle that we've had, and in order to do that I think I have to show the approach and how long it takes him to actually move. You know, I'm not standing there waiting. I'm giving him the aids right from the start, but everything that is, you know, him standing there that you see is hesitation on his part. It's not me waiting for a good moment. And there you can see how he is struggling. I think part of it is he's struggling with the understanding, but I do think that part of it is probably struggling a little bit with the discomfort maybe as well. And as you will see later on in the video, that is changing towards the end.
I will make a recommendation to you in a moment when we finish. Stop. Good. Turn. Turn. Yes. Yes. Turn. Yes. 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 Yeah. Oh, what a star. Good boy. Yes. Got it. Come on then. Good boy.
You can see how here he's actually moving his front legs quite a lot on the spot. Sometimes they just swivel with the foot on the ground, don't they? But here he's actually taking small steps on the spot, and I think that makes it much more comfortable for his front legs. And here I'm letting him go forward a little bit, and he definitely finds that a bit easier. Very clear to see.
He didn't know that one, didn't he?
No, yeah, I don't think he did.
Because he, now that he understands it better, he's trying to
And here I'm getting him to step in the ring as well. He very obviously doesn't quite know what is required because he's just not used to it. It's not like Vienna, who actually really knows what she has to do, but I'm trying to get him to put the foot right, and he gets praise at the end, but he obviously needs lots of repetitions in order to actually understand what he has just achieved there.
Very good. Oh, good boy. He's surprisingly not really that good with any unilateral aids. Yes. Good boy. So and then, because he then wants to move over a bit, or doesn't stop moving, you have to catch him with the other leg. So, boy. Turn, yes, no, turn, yes, good boy, and good horse, very good. Yes, good, and good boy, very good. Yes. I've done this exercise before with the horse slightly going forward, so you don't stop completely, but you keep moving. I'm going to change it to that now, just to see whether he will find that easier rather than being stuck on the forehand. I'll change it now and we'll see. Kind of with a slight forward movement as well. Keep going. Yes, good. So.
In the last two video clips with the last couple of turns, I actually got from him that he knew what to do. That was the first three or so turns, 2-3 turns, where I thought that he knew what I wanted, and he actually did the harder version, offered the harder version rather than the easier version that I asked. And in the last clip, where I get him to step in the ring, I quite like to teach them to do that because it does teach them to focus on the front legs, and I found that incredibly helpful with my other horses, or with my own horses, I should say.
right. Oh, that is so fiddly. And also, I think, I mean, there.
Yes.
Oh, we're there. Yes, good boy. You see, Vienna knows what I want when I correct it. At the moment, he doesn't quite know what I'm on about.